I'm an associate professor in innovation, and that means that I teach anything that has to do with being an innovator in a company or a change agent in a company, but also being an entrepreneur.
Chloe, the scientist.
Science is for everyone.
If you're interested in sustainable innovation, this episode's for you.
Usually what I say that we don't need necessarily more entrepreneurs, we need more sustainable entrepreneurs that have sustainable solutions. So we have many challenges in the world. For every challenge we solve, there is new challenge that come with that, right? So when we look when you look at technology, we had a challenge of not having technology, and now we have technology almost in all areas or in all parts of work, especially here in Norway, talking about Norway. But at the same time, that also created other challenges. We have digital loneliness challenges, right? Or digital mental health challenges that I've acquired. You also have the challenges of always being online, right? So but there is also good things as well. So with those challenges, we need to also create other solutions that will mitigate those challenges. And so in that phase, then you start realizing that it's not always just about profit. It's not always about creating a product or service that will create profit and income and and all those numbers that look very wonderful on Excel sheets. But we need to go a little bit further out and create also solutions that are sustainable, that will be sustainable in terms of like economical sustainable, but also social sustainable and also environmental sustainable. So in terms of tech, when we're talking about tech, one can create a new supercomputer, but that supercomputer also needs to be able to sustain itself environmentally so that it doesn't leave more and more carbon footprints in the society or in the world. So that means that with my students, I challenge them to think about the bigger picture and not just, I'm creating this, it's gonna sell, there's someone that is interested to buy. No, I'm creating this, I know it's gonna sell, which is okay, but also I have highlighted some sustainable efforts, and what are those? What are they? And the companies that will be, or the customers that will be buying my products will already have this in the mindset that, okay, I'm buying this because I will also leverage the sustainable
So marketing
footprint.
a bit as well.
Yes, marketing.
So what is the most challenging part of getting sustainable innovation out there?
The challenging part with sustainable innovation is that a lot of people believe that it doesn't bring in money. So it doesn't make you money, right? So you look at, for example, environments such as the Dragon Dance that are doing the pitch, right? And whenever the pitch is finished, the first questions or the first 3 questions are all about money. How have you made money out of it? What is the profit margin? What is the break even? It's all about that, and it has been about that for some time. So, but we haven't really talked about that. Even though you have sustainable innovation and sustainable businesses, you can still balance profit as well. So it is more about making an impact, but also being having an integrity.
Yeah.
And this is what I like when we talk about, or when I say like I'm a very, very big fan of conscientious innovation. So you're conscious about your not only sustainable efforts, but you're conscious about the choices that you're making and how that is going to impact the bigger picture. But at the same time, you're conscious about the solutions that you're providing to the challenges. So it's the biggest challenge is really understanding that there is also money to be found. And there are companies that are going more sustainable and still meeting the break-even aspects or leveraging the profit and everything. But at the same time, I feel like this is a discussion that is coming and is here to stay.
Okay.
So we need to think differently and not necessarily always anew, but different.
So for anyone that's an entrepreneur that's watching this video, and say they're like, okay, that sounds interesting, sustainable element, but how can they practice that or put that into their own things? Obviously you've got classes and stuff you teach, but say if they aren't able to come to your university classes, what would you recommend for them to think about or implement in order to make that possible?
Some of the things that I would say think about or even implement is that find yourself or find arenas or environments that are taking up sustainable themes or topics in terms of the business environment. Find businesses and companies that are involved already and learn from them. Even if this means shadowing a leader or shadowing a department for a week, And I know for some people they say, oh, that's extra work for me. But if you have those opportunities, you will get more information. So the more knowledge you have and the more understanding you have over the field, it will make it easier for you to understand where can you contribute and how can you contribute. And how can you also even implement in terms of if it's your own company. So if you are an entrepreneur, be in the environments that are really highlighting sustainability or highlighting these different efforts that align together with your values. And then connect with that network to highlight that. And I always say that because there's so variation of the way we think and the ideas that we create and also come up with, it also means that environments will be different. So there will be a diverse of environments that you need to connect with. And now that we have technology, connect with online environments as well. There are online environments that are available. Connect with those. If you want to connect with specifically Norwegian environments, they exist.
Thank you so much for your time. It was lovely to speak with you.
Chloe, the scientist.
Science is for everyone.